Okay. Let's see. What did you have lined up?
I got Last Goodbyes, and I'm going to finish up with The Enforcer.
Yeah, Last Goodbyes was written by one of our guitar players, Paul Calder. It's a really great song, and it's one of the songs I think I like most on the album. I mean, I got so many favorites, but that one's becoming more and more my favorite just because, to me, it's got a lot of personal stuff in it. As we talked about, when I was ill and I had my transplant,
right.
The last thing I heard before they wheeled me in was the helicopter landing with the new liver on the top floor of the hospital. And, Paul comes in and brings this song, and it basically is the story of what I went through. And I just couldn't believe the coincidence of something like that.
Yeah.
So, that's one of my favorite songs. And then The Enforcer is one that Paul and I wrote together. It was kind of the last song I think we wrote for the album. I called him up one day and I was like, we need one more song. And I sent him some ideas from just little snippets from different artists that I liked. And I said, if we can somehow try to put all this together and come up with something, it would be really cool. And the guy he's so fast. The next day, he emailed me an MP3 of it.
Wow.
And I was just like, oh my God, this totally rocks. And I was like, I got to start writing lyrics. But in order for him, he wanted to give me some kind of a melody to work with, and he didn't have time to write lyrics. So he actually did it to Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. So he sang it on the demo to Green Eggs and Ham.
That's awesome.
And I had to sit there and laugh and listen to that thing, and I couldn't get it out of my head because it's such a rockin' song. It's really metal. And then here I am hearing, I will not eat them, na, na, na. He did the whole Dr. Seuss thing. But it did give me an idea, and once I could get that funny shit out of my head, I was able to go ahead and come up with this story for the Enforcer, and who's basically... He's like God's demon. He comes down. He's a knight, and he comes down from heaven. God seems to want to take a holiday during the Middle Ages, and I'm sure there's some scholars that would probably think that during the Black Plague and all that kind of stuff, that's exactly what God did. But he comes down and he does God's wrath. He takes care of all the sinners, and if you get caught by him, you're going to hell. So I just came up with this real medieval theme for this night during this time, and I started writing the lyrics, and
cool.
And when it all came together really fast. It was just one of those songs that just fell together really quick.
Right.
And that opens actually the entire album. So it's a cool song.
I really enjoyed it.
Well, those are two of my favorites on the album, I would say.
Well, I definitely detect that, or think that maybe you should have a bonus track. You should re-record The Enforcer with the Green Eggs and Ham lyrics. I think that would be killer.
We've already discussed that. We thought, you know what? If we ever do get to the point where we got to put out bonus stuff, we'll probably have to throw that track on there because it would kill people.
That'd be awesome. I'd really like to hear that, just for the fact that Green Eggs and Ham is such a cool poem or sonnet or whatever you want to call it, and putting it to metal. Which I've heard versions of it, but it's not like the poem itself. It's a couple snippets here and there of the lyrics.
Oh no, he did the whole thing.
That's cool.
It was just hilarious.
That
was the first thought in my head too. Was this is bonus material. This has got to be released in some form.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
We'll sit on it, and we'll do it at the right time.
Cool. So, all right, man. Well, dude, I really appreciate you coming on the air with us on Wildlife Radio.
Yeah, it's been fun. I really appreciate it, and thanks to your listeners that have tuned in, and we hope to see everybody on the road here pretty soon, and hope you can come to a show and get the new CD when it comes out, and just keep checking the website and at www.themetalnights.com, and then our MySpace at Metal Nights Music.
Awesome.
And we'll keep everybody updated. You can check out some of the new tunes, and see what's happening and rocking in the medieval world.
Yeah, all you people out there listening, go to their MySpace, drop them a line, let them know you heard them here. Tell them what to think of the tunes, and make sure you request that they come to your town when they start touring, because you're gonna see an awesome show. These guys rock, they're killer. And Razor, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Well, thank you, Sicko. It's been my pleasure, man.
Yeah,
but you guys keep rocking it tonight, and I look forward to talking to you sometime in the future.
Absolutely, man. From all of us here at Wildlife Radio, good luck to you guys. And right now we got Last Goodbyes from Metal Knights on the Asylum, wildliferadio.com. Take care.
You too.